Previously on Spenelli Speaks. I'm not quite sure how this pile got so big, but somehow, somewhere, Hi everyone, Danny here. Welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to show you a little bit of what I did this past weekend. I went to a few thrift stores and let's just say I did quite well. If you are new here, my name is Danny and I'm a huge thrifter when it comes to my books. Majority of the books that you see here are all from thrift stores, and I have this really weird thing where I don't like to spend more than $2 on a book. It's very rare that I do. Usually it's because I need the book or I really need the book, which is rare because I'm like a stickler. I do not want to spend more than $2 on a book. And many of you out there are probably like shocked, like, Danny, seriously, that's a ridiculous way about going about buying books. But hey, it keeps me well endowed in books, so I'm gonna stick with it. So this weekend I decided to try and find different places to go in my local community that are thrift stores that may possibly have books. I did also go to all of my regular haunts and found a few things. So the first place I always stop is Bethesda. They're a local thrift store. They always have a ton of really awesome books, and I usually get my books there for about 99 cents. First being The Incredible Journey. Now this could, I think, be used for middle grade March because I do believe it's a middle grade book. I remember reading it as a kid and really liking it. I got this for 49 cents at Bethesda. So 49 cents, it's in really great condition, no cracking on the spine. I mean, hello! I'm not leaving this on the shelf. So for 49 cents, I got The Incredible Journey. Then also for 49 cents, I got another one of the Redwall books, so Martin the Warrior. Now I believe this is like the 4th in the series, but I figured, again, it's in really great condition, no cracking. The only thing is I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of like warped. So it needs to be pushed back this direction. Like, do you see this? Oh, there, you can see it better there. So I basically need to bring it back to its center, but otherwise it looks like it's never been even read. So I figure if I like Redwall, which is in one of my 21 books to read in 2021, and I want to continue in the series, I might as well start picking them up. And for 49 cents, why not? Okay, so I picked up The Night Listener by Armistead Maupin, which is the writer of that Tales of the City. And if you watch my channel, you know that in one of my unboxing videos from Books and Treasures, I unboxed one of his books. So when I saw this, I was drawn to the cover immediately because it's just so interesting to me. I love like clean, like just colored, you know, covers, because it's like, well, what is that even about? So cover by, obviously, I mean, seriously, there's maybe something wrong with me. But anywho, I was like, oh, well, I recognize this author. Maybe I'll buy this and see if this is just as good. 99 cents. Can't go wrong. 99 cents at Bethesda. Then I was in the section where it's classics, and I saw this Jack London, Call of the Wild, White Fang, and Other Stories for 49 cents. And I was like, you know, I think I have Call of the Wild, but for 49 cents, I'm not leaving this on the shelf. So I picked this one up as well. And then Louise Erdrich is one of my instant buys. I've been collecting all of her works. I love her writing. It's just so rich and powerful. I love everything she writes. I have not ever read this book, which looks like it's La Rosa, not sure, but 99 cents. Hardcover, doesn't look like there's any, you know, error here. I got a few stickers I have to remove, but I mean, for 99 cents, you can't go wrong. Then I was super excited to find this one, and it's perfect for middle grade March, but the first in the land of stories. I have like the 4th book, but I haven't ever been able to find the first book. Here it is, the first book for 99 cents at Bethesda. So it does have a little bit of like cracking here on the bottom, but I'm okay with that because the rest of the book looks just fine. And I'm really excited because I really would like to read this series. So that's another 99 cents buy over at the Bethesda. The last book that I picked up at Bethesda, 49 cents, perfect condition, no cracking on the spine. This is the Autobiography of an Ex-Colored Man and Other Writings by James Weldon Johnson. When I saw this, I was really interested because I have never heard of this author before. And when I read the back, it's really interesting and it reminds me of that book called Passing. And I can't remember the author's name to right this second, but phenomenal story. Really like it and very interested in reading more about that. But this is a coming-of-age story about a man whose light skin enables him to pass for white. The Autobiography of an Ex-Colored Man describes a remarkable journey through the strata of black and white society at the turn of the 20th century. From a cigar factory in Jacksonville to an elite gambling club in New York, from hobnobbing with European aristocrats to jamming with ragtime musicians, the unnamed narrator struggles to forge an identity in a culture that recognizes nothing but color. At the end, he discovers that the decision to pass brings its practitioners little more than a ruinous self-denial. So yeah, I saw this on the shelf and I was really interested in what this may have to offer. So I'm excited to have that on my shelf and get to reading this quite soon because it sounds like it could be pretty eye-opening. So I'm excited to have that. Those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then that Michael Crichton books was 8 books. My receipt from Bethesda after I rounded up to their charities, I spent $7 at Bethesda. Next place I stopped was at this little thrift store that I've never been in, and it was pretty close to Bethesda actually. I have never been in there, and when I walked in, I saw this big bookshelf, and I was like, yay! And then when I got up to the bookshelf, I was like, no! There are a lot of really like older books that I wasn't really very interested in. Some of them I've had, some of them are like, I don't really want to read that. So there wasn't a lot of like great books to buy there. But when I turned the corner and was in the back where they had more of like the kid books, they had a lot of really like weird and old kid books that I was like, I have never heard of any of these books and I'm not buying them. So the 2 that I did end up picking up for 50 cents each, so I spent $1 there and some change. I found The Island of the Blue Dolphins, which was a Newbery Award winner. This is by Scott Odell. I believe that this was a movie, was it not? I almost just lost that one. But it's a pretty short read. Again, maybe for middle grade March if you're interested. If you're looking for decade, this was published in 1960. So if you're born in the 60s, then this could count as your decade. But yeah, I wanted to have that. It just felt right to take it home with me. And then I've been searching for this book and have always found it with the movie cover. So I found Indian in the Cupboard, which is one of my favorite movies. Like when we were a kid, we used to watch this movie over and over again. So to find it in the actual book without the movie cover is just awesome. Again, another great pick for middle grade March if you're looking for that. Oh, it was Bob's book. This is Bob's. This is, let's see, the copyright for this book is 1980. So that would work for me too for a decade because I was born in the 80s. So perfect. So those 2 books, both 50 cents, so $1 at that thrift store. Then I went to this other thrift store and they had a lot of books. A lot of books, except their pay scale was based on the retail value, and they wrote with a grease pen on every single book's like stuff right here. It was like 1 or 2 or 10 or 12. It was infuriating, and I saw the book Anxious People by Frederick Bachman, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna buy this. And then I looked at what I would have to pay, and it was like $5.99, and I was like, I'm not paying that. This is a thrift store. And I know all of you at home are like, are you serious? You could have bought that book brand new for $5.99 and you didn't? No, I didn't, because it's a principle of the matter. It is a thrift store. It should not be charging that much. I want my money. I want to have a $2 book. Needless to say, I walked out. I said, no more. I'm not looking at any more books with your grease pen writing. So then I went over to St. Vincent de Paul, where I also get a lot of great books. So I went in there, and they moved the books to the front. And I was like, what is this all about? Why have you done this? This doesn't make any sense. So that was weird. And when I was looking, it seemed like a whole section was missing. So I don't know what happened, but I did not get a lot of books there. I ended up only getting 2. And the 2 books that I got were The Wives of Henry VIII for $1, which I think is nonfiction. It's got great pictures in here, so that was cool. And then I got this book. Do you guys remember this book? Oh my gosh. So this is Glasses, Who Needs Them by Lane Smith. I remember these books, oh my gosh, like this guy used to creep me out so hard. But I just love the art in these books, so I had to get it. It was 75 cents. Then when I got up to the register, because I have a frequent buyer's card, I had enough points that I got it for free. I got 2 books for free. So I didn't have to pay for them at all. So there. Okay. Then I stopped by the Goodwill, and I got some more books, because that's what you do when you go to the Goodwill. So, and at the Goodwill, I was charged $7, but because I have a frequent buyer card with rewards, I got $5 off. So I only paid $2 for all of my books, which were these books right here. So for my lovely friend Laura at Book Bubbler, I found her a Jurassic Park book because, hint, hint, there's a readathon coming in September. And she needed this book, so I got her that. It was $3.99, and it was supposed to be half off because of the yellow sticker, but it ran it up as pink, which, does that look pink to you? Anywho, because I had $5 off, I technically got it for only 50 cents anyway, so whatever. So anyways, I got Jurassic Park. Great condition. Even at $3.99, that's pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't buy it for $3.99. It'd have to be like $2, but. And then I got Wild by Cheryl Strayed. 99 cents in the clearance section. But technically 50 cents if you think about it, because I only paid $2 for all these books. Then I found this Tell Me Something True by Layla Cabo. I don't know what it's about, but it was 99 cents, and I was like, you're coming home with me. So if you read that book, let me know. And then because I liked Mary Higgins Clark and Carol Higgins Clark book before, I think it's called Dashing Through the Snow, I found another Christmas book of theirs called He Sees You When You're Sleeping for 99 cents, and I figured I might as well pick up that one too. So $2 for 4 books. Boom shakalaka. And then I just realized, I don't remember where I got this one. This sticker in the back is making me think Bethesda. But Ernest Hemingway, In Our Time, perfect condition, no cracks on the binding, for 99 cents. People, go to your local thrift stores. Super happy about that, because I do like Ernest Hemingway. Then I did stop by my local bookstore, And that's where I spent probably the most on not book things. I did get Stephen Crane's greatest work. I do like Stephen Crane. This one has The Red Badge of Courage, Maggie, A Girl of the Streets, and The Monster. And I got this for $1. So it's a really nice condition considering the age of the book. So I was pretty excited to find that for $1 at my local bookstore. And then I also got some really cute bookmarks. So I got this bookmark, which has owls all over it. If you know me, you know I love owls. And this says, "Who's been reading my book?" And it's really cool because the back has like a ruler on it. I mean, who doesn't need a ruler while they're reading? And then I got this one because, oh, this is me. I have no shelf control. And again, ruler on the back. Those were $2.95. I know, I won't spend $2 on a book, but I'll spend $3 on a bookmark. I don't know what's wrong with me, everyone. I really don't. And then last but not least, I did stop by my local Dollar Tree and checked out their book section. And I got this book, which is called The King is Always Above the People. And I'm just wondering if maybe I would like to read it. So it's stories, but we'll see. If I don't like it, I will put it into a little library. It was $1. So, oh well. And then I saw this one and I was so drawn to the cover. Isn't that cool cover? Like, look at all that gold. And this one's called Suitors and Sabotage. I mean, what else do you need? Supposedly, shy, aspiring artist Imogen Shively has just had a successful season in London. Ooh, we're getting some Bridgerton vibes. I don't know, for $1? I mean, look at how this is, cover by. Cover by. Has anyone read this? It says $17 on the back. I got it for $1. Then also at the dollar store, I got this little minion. It's the little baby one. I can't wait to open it. And then at the little bookstore, the actual bookstore, my used bookstore, I found this indie bookstore roadmap for the Midwest. And it shows all of the bookstores in the Midwest. Like, you can find all of the bookstores. You can go and you can visit them. I'm going to do that. I'm doing it. Doing it. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Okay, so that's a pretty good haul. I mean, and I only spent $20. So I had one $20 bill. So that's $12. So where did the other $8 go? Bookmarks. Definitely the bookmarks. And the minion. So anywho, $20 for all these books. It's still a great deal because even if you just say $20, there's 20 books here. 20 books for $20. So there you go. Well, until next time, I hope you're reading something great. I hope you go to your local thrift store and find your 99-cent books. And tell me below, do you get any good deals where your thrift stores are located? Till next time, guys, you know how it goes. Happy reading. Bye.